Chilling new calls for attacks on U.S. ambassadors around the world, apparently from the American-born spokesman for Al-Qaeda, Adam Gadahn, in a new video just surfacing. Let's go ahead now and bring in our Brian Todd. He's working the details on this story, and I think the question is really, how meaningful is the threat? Can we take it to the bank?
That's a key question, Brianna, and one they're assessing inside the halls of U.S. intelligence right now. We've been speaking with U.S. intelligence officials and outside analysts about this video. What they're trying to assess now is just how influential is Adam Gadahn within Al-Qaeda, and can his calls to kill U.S. ambassadors carry real weight inside the organization? He's California-born and raised, the son of goat farmers, had at least one pair of Jewish grandparents. Now, as one of al-Qaeda's top propagandists, he lavishes praise on the people who killed America's ambassador to Libya last year in Benghazi.
The American ambassador to Libya was killed to heal the chest of believers and enrage the criminals.
The latest video from Adam Gadahn, the American-born spokesman for Al-Qaeda, was posted and analyzed in recent days by SITE, a global intelligence company. In the video, Gadahn calls for more attacks on U.S. ambassadors in the Middle East, urging wealthy Muslims to offer rewards for killing them. Gadahn himself has a $1 million bounty on his head, is on the FBI's list of most wanted terrorists. The video indicates it was produced in March of this year. Did it have any bearing on the recent decision to close America's embassies in the Middle East? An administration official told me the video was not specifically a factor. Still, Gadahn's made an extraordinary journey from being what family members described as a teenager obsessed with heavy metal music to a role as one of Al-Qaeda's most visible figures.
Today could be your last day.
Raised and homeschooled on this Orange County goat farm, relatives say he converted to Islam at this nearby mosque, but fell in with a hardline Islamist group there and had a run-in with the mosque's leader.
He came charging into my office that one day, screaming and yelling and angry, really angry. And he caught me off guard, and he slapped me right across the face.
Shortly after he was placed on the most wanted list, Gadahn's father said this.
I was surprised because I really couldn't imagine that he would do anything that would get him in this position.
I asked analyst Peter Bergen if Adam Gadahn's as dangerous to the U.S. as another American who joined Al-Qaeda. Could he be like Anwar al-Awlaki and have an operational role in Al-Qaeda?
I mean, so far there's no evidence that he's got an operational role in Al-Qaeda, but that's what we said about, that's what the U.S. government view of Anwar al-Awlaki was originally, that he was a propagandist and a cleric, and he didn't really have an operational role. And one of the reasons that, you know, the president signed off on a drone strike is that he was, suddenly people decided, hey, this guy really does have an operational role. So things can change.
Where is Adam Gadahn now? Peter Bergen believes he's very likely in Pakistan. Bergen points out As-Sahab, which is the video production arm of Al-Qaeda, is based in Pakistan. I reached out to Gadahn's family to ask what they think of this latest video. His mother, sounding upset after I described the video to her over the phone, told me she didn't want to talk to us. Brianna.
And Brian, Anwar al-Awlaki was taken out by the U.S.
That's
so
right.
It begs the question if the U.S. might do that as well with Adam Gadahn. You have at least one U.S. senator now calling for this.
That's right. Senator Lindsey Graham, Republican on the Armed Services Committee, he tweeted out today, he sent out a statement saying that lethal force is appropriate to use against Adam Gadahn and that it should be used without hesitation. Graham says he should be considered an enemy combatant, but we have to point out Gadahn was indicted in the U.S. but for treason, for the videos that he did, not for any operational role in Al-Qaeda. That's different from Anwar al-Awlaki, where U.S. officials did believe that at least toward the end, he had a role in planning attacks. Adam Gadahn, that's not at all clear. And whether they have the legal basis for taking him out, that's not clear either.
As Peter Bergen said, maybe things will change. I guess we'll see. Brian Todd, thank you so much. Next.